They actually did it. They actually did it. They dropped the undefeated Jordan 4s. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel, guys. That's right, today we're looking at the Jordan 4 Undefeated, and what a beautiful sneaker. Apparently there was only 72 pairs made 20 years ago. This time round, I think there's about 20,000 pairs, apparently, allegedly. But let's have a look at this, because this is a sneaker that everybody needs to have in their rotation. The Grail of all grails, the first ever collaboration with the Jordan brand, and this is absolutely beautiful, and they did this right for the public, and it came out in beautiful fashion. But before we look at the sneaker, please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to me. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do. And please do check out the Shoe Dog podcast with me and the bro, 808 Kicks ATL. Go follow the bro at 808 Kicks _ ATL. Go show him some love and support, because he always comes and shows the channel love and support. And also, guys, please do check out the Shoe Dog podcast. We talk about sneaker drama, sneaker news, sneaker bad behavior, because we always take that to sneaker court of public opinion. And last but not least, guys, keep doing the amazing things that you guys keep doing to keep hitting your goals, to keep hitting your targets, to keep elevating, to keep growing, because I want you to win. You guys need to keep winning. You guys need to keep growing. You guys need to keep being amazing, because that's what it's all about, guys. Because today, talking about amazing things, let's take a look at this Jordan 4 Undefeated. As you can see from the B-roll, guys, we're looking at the Jordan 4 Undefeated, an absolutely amazing sneaker to have in your rotation. And this time round, 20 years later, they actually dropped more pairs than just the 72 pairs that released in 2005. It is crazy that this sneaker came out. Nobody thought this sneaker was coming out. And let me tell you guys, this sneaker is never going to come out again. So if you are trying to get this sneaker, I'd advise you to get this sneaker ASAP, because that price is not going to go any lower. Wait for another couple of weeks and then go and get your sneaker, because this sneaker is absolutely fantastic. And before we look at this sneaker, let's take a look at the box, because hey, presto, shebang, this is what the box looks like. And off the bat, guys, you can see that 20 on the top of that box. That means this sneaker came out 20 years ago, super limited, with the tally, which is the Undefeated tally, which means that this is the first ever collaboration to hit Jordan brand. Absolutely dope, absolutely beautiful. 05 on the top, 25 at the bottom, 20 years in history. This is what it's all about, and this is another sneaker I'm able to cross off my Grail list, because this is absolutely fantastic. But this is like a Jordan 13 box, which is a bit different from like a normal regular Jordan 4 box. Apparently, I've been told that from the bro that this was actually the type of box that they were releasing in Jordan 4s back in about 20 years ago. So we can take that information and keep it there, because this is an absolutely beautiful box, all grey all the way through. Definitely reminds me of Jordan 30 box. Inside, you get the tissue paper, absolutely gorgeous and absolutely beautiful, with the actual tally signs on this as well. You've got the Undefeated and the Jumpman on the actual top layer, and you've got the normal tissue paper as well. You do get a photo with this, and I don't know where a photo is. Let me search for this. You do get a photo with this, and this is the Undefeated. I think this was the Undefeated store in 2005. I'm not too sure. I love the postcard. This is nice. I might frame this, I might keep this, and this says since 2002, so that's basically gives an indication of what the actual store looks like and where it is. Absolutely beautifully done, and the box label reads like this and should be like this, because guys, this is going to be a sneaker that is going to be heavily replicated in the UA market. So be careful when you try and get this sneaker. If you're trying to get pairs, make sure you actually legit check them. Make sure you go through the actual relative correct sources to get this sneaker, because these pairs are going to be absolutely mass produced in terms of the UA, so be careful. This is a legit pair from Nike. This actually came from Nike, got EA from Nike, which is absolutely fantastic. And the box label looks like this, it reads like this, and it actually comes like this. And as you can see, guys, this is not my size. I'll be hunting my size, but this is a size 9.5 US, 8.5 UK, and also a EU 43. That's what the size is. It's 11 women's size, for the women's sizes. That's what it looks like. The box label reads Air Jordan 4 Retro OG SP. It's deep green, clementine, and black. The Clementine's that orange color, so it's basically the Clementine's like orange. That's the orange color on that sneaker. The box label also reads IB1519200. That's what the box label reads like. That's how it should be. That's how it should come. So make sure it comes like that. Now we take a look at the box. There's only one thing left to do, guys. Let's take a look at this sneaker. It's sneaker time. So hey, presto, shabang! And as you can see, guys, this is the review for the Undefeated Jordan 4. An absolutely beautiful sneaker, returning since 2005 when it originally came out with 72 pairs, very super limited, and now we get around, apparently, allegedly, there's about 20k pairs of these. This is a global release. Finally, it came out to the public, and finally everybody is able to get this in hand, and it's still a limited sneaker, guys. This is still a sneaker that is going to go up in price eventually, and it's still a sneaker that is going to kind of retain its value because it's such a unique, special sneaker. And this is one of those Grail sneakers you need in your rotation. Let's take a look at the sneaker, because obviously you can see with the Undefeated, you've got that green, olive green on that absolutely beautiful nubuck with this so nice, so fire. It is soft, it is nice, it is just like, reminds me of the actual Jordan 4 Travis Scott, the actual blue variation, Houston Oilers variation that I have. It feels like that. It's nice. I can't see any defects. I think the Houston Oilers colorway was a bit more defective in terms of the actual execution of this. This looks a bit more cleaner, sleeker, neater. It's very nice to actual touch. It's very nice to look at. Absolutely beautiful. And this black, I love the black on this Undefeated. It just is this noir black, pure black, no gray, no ashiness. Absolutely dope. Green, gray, and then you've got this beautiful Jumpman on the tongue, which is this Clementine, which is not bright vivid orange. It's this subtle orange, touches the actual tongue. Absolutely beautiful. And then you know, with the actual Undefeated, you gotta do this with the Undefeated. You gotta take the actual tag off, and you see Jordan Rare Air at the bottom. And let's get this straight. I didn't buy the Rare Air Force because I didn't see a point of those being Rare Air Force, because this is the true Rare Air 4. 72 pairs, 20k pairs. This is Rare 4. There's no need, my personal opinion. If you like that sneaker, so be it. But my personal opinion, I don't see the point of that actual Rare Air collection. This is the original Rare Air. Maybe that was a promo for this sneaker, but this is the original Rare Air. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely dope. Velcro strap, Jumpman, Rare in the tongue. That's what it's all about. That's the reason why this sneaker was called Rare Air. And obviously on the back tab, you've got the Nike Air on the back. I think the actual Jumpman is friends and family exclusive this time around. That means the guys who originally had the 70 pairs will actually probably end up trying to get those Jumpman pairs because of the sneakers have been worn out. But those are probably gone to friends and family for the Jumpman family, and basically they disappeared because we only got the actual Nike on the back release, which is absolutely fire. Beautiful sneaker, and you can see from the bottom, black and orange, and Clementine orange hits that absolutely fantastic on the sneaker. Black wings, black basketball eyelets, black basically Undefeated on the back. That orange is definitely mute, very mute. I think the toe orange on this is way more brighter than the actual fabric or the actual lining on this, which is dope. Also, you got grey inside as well in the lining, which is nice, and you got that actual tally on the actual insole, which is fire, absolutely fire. I like this sneaker. This is so fire. This sneaker is why I actually started picking up sneakers like this, and Grail sneakers in terms of OGs is the reason why I pick up sneakers. And this was on my Grail list from like at least 10 to 12 years ago. Beautiful sneaker. You've got more of the orange vibe with a tally on the actual left hand or right hand side, and then you've got this, it seems like it's a Duracell insole. It doesn't say Duracell, but it seems like it's more that Duracell thick insole. It couldn't possibly is it, but it feels like it in my personal opinion. The actual left hand side is here, and you've got the actual, you should have the Nike Air on this as well, in the insole as well. There you can see Nike Air on this. Absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. No Jumpman. I thought they might have switched out the Jumpman on the bottom, but Nike on the actual sole, Nike on the back, which is beautiful. And there's a bit of a kind of conflict between Nike on the back with regular releases, but I personally think it's a nice touch to this. I would love the Jumpman, and it would be more special to me. When it comes like the original, it's more special. This is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I'm never going to miss out on this sneaker. But with that Jumpman, it would have been the cherry on the top, because that would have actually replicated those 72 pairs that released. So fire. There's so many variations of that Undefeated, but this is such a great sneaker to have in your rotation, guys. Quality on deck, I can't see any issues with this sneaker. So anybody that's actually getting the sneaker or drops or got the sneaker on the 28 will actually expect great pairs. When you have pairs like this, which have no or practically no quality issues, then maybe you kind of think that is more of a limited sneaker, because that kind of gives you an indication that they paid more attention to the sneaker. But absolutely great, absolutely beautiful. I do love Is it black? No, I do love the green mesh in this. I thought it was black meshing. Maybe if that was black, that would have kind of popped, but it is nice. Absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful, absolutely fantastic, guys. Such a great sneaker. Undefeated on the actually on the tongue. I thought it was going to say Nike Air on the, or Jordan on the actual back of it. It doesn't, but it is such a brilliant sneaker. This is not my size. I'm disappointed because I want to do on feet for these, but this is not my size. I'll be definitely getting a size 10 in these. I'll be swapping these out for a size 10, so I'm not going to put these on feet. I'm not going to attempt to kind of under-yes these at all because I can't even get these on feet. If I could, I would. If I'm not joking, this is such a beautiful sneaker. I'm going to give this a super go. Hands out, this is always going to be a super go. Grail sneaker, another actual Grail checked off my list. Such a beautiful sneaker. Like, guys, don't miss out. I'm going to say this. I'm definitely going to say this with my chest. The sneaker's not coming out ever again. Like, go get it. If you want it, if you love the Jordan 4, if you love the Undefeated collaboration, if you love the fact that this is the first ever collaboration, if you love the fact that you actually pick up collaborations and this is the first ever collaboration, you need this in your rotation. Absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful, absolutely fantastic. And you do get a set of orange laces with this, which I forgot to mention. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The orange laces will be going on this because that's the way you do this actual Undefeated. You don't do it with the olive fours, you do it with this. This is why you do it with this. Absolutely beautiful. Matches the tongue, matches the in lining, matches the toe. Absolutely dope, absolutely fire. But like I do in this channel, I'm going to give you that front perspective, that booty action with the Nike on the back, that lateral side look absolutely gorgeous, that medial side and that beautiful outside, give me that 360-degree rotation. Make sure it's on your feet, make sure you keep bringing the heat, make sure you keep bringing the heat on the streets. Bang, bang, and bang. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sneaker this is, guys. And Jordan brand are opening the vault and bringing you more and more classics. I've heard so many more sneakers are coming out next year. Toro Bravos, I'm hearing rumors about actual Flints coming back. There's going to be, I've got my own predictions. I think there's a lot more actual Grail sneakers that are actually limited coming out in the next couple of years. And I saw this with Q on a podcast like 3 years ago. And the Tokyos came out this year, which is crazy. Like, I never knew that prediction was going to come true. And I kind of had a feeling, but I never knew it would actually happen until like mid this year, because I was doubtful. I actually predicted it was going to come out this year, but I was really doubtful that mid-year nothing was being said, and then it all of a sudden dropped, which is fantastic. Watch out, I've got more sneakers, more Grails coming my way, but this is an absolutely fantastic sneaker. You guys need to have this in your rotation. I'm gonna be honest, Jumpman would have made that beautiful icing on the cake. Like, I always like to go retrofit to what it was. By the way, I just remembered that there was an issue with the tag. Right, there was a pair that came out wrong on the actual tag there. That's the only quality issues I've seen on the Undefeated, but other than that is fine. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. That was a review for the Jordan 4 Undefeated. Go and check them out. If you can get them in hand, go and touch them, go and feel them, go and smell them, go and enjoy them. That's all I'm gonna say. And on that, fire, absolute fire. That was a review for the Jordan 4 Undefeated. Go and get your sneakers, guys, because this is an amazing time to be a sneakerhead. They're giving you what you want, so go and buy it. Don't disappoint Nike brand, don't disappoint yourself. Go and get the sneaker you want. But that was the review for the Jordan 4 Undefeated. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for always coming back. Thank you for always showing love and support. But for me, TJ, I love your customs. Hope you have an amazing week, amazing month, and an amazing year. And I hope you guys cop the sneakers you like, because you all deserve to get the sneakers you want. From me, TJ, I love your customs. Until the next review, peace out for now, guys, and peace.